everything is going to be perfect. Now, I need some help with this. Sir, Mr. Carl, yeah, would you help me out? I think, sir, would you help me out? Come on up here, guys. Come on up here. You see, the interesting thing about heaven is that I believe that everything in heaven is going to be perfect. I believe the Bible tells us that. And see, we traveled somewhere, well, let's see, in 3 years, we've done about 54,000 miles in a motorhome. Thank you, sir. That's way too long for somebody like me to think. And so this little question kept coming up in my mind. If everything in heaven is going to be perfect, I got to thinking about, are we going to have hair in heaven? You see, it came to me, if hair's perfect, we would have hair. But it also came to me that there's just that possibility that maybe bald is perfect. And everybody's going to look like us. Yeah, that could happen. So as I thought about this, my little twisted mind, I decided to write a little song. We've answered the question about hair in heaven. So here it goes. Listen to this. Had a hair-raising thought the other day. I was thinking all about heaven. How the Bible says that when we get there, we'll be perfect as the number 7. All our aches and pains will be gone. Perfect health from head to toe. But as I look in the mirror down here, there's one thing I'd like to know. Will there be hair over there in heaven? Will my head be covered with hair? No scabs, no scars, and no abrasions. Hair maybe way down to here. I was bald at birth, I'll be bald when I go. But there's one thing I'd still like to know. Will there be hair over there in heaven? Will my head be covered with hair? I was scrubbing my scalp the other day, thinking all about heaven. How the Bible says that when we get there, we'll be perfect as the number 7. Down here some use head and shoulders, others use mop and blow. But if all is perfect as some have claimed, there's one thing I'd like to know. Will there be hair over there in heaven? Will my head be covered with hair? No scabs, no scars, and no abrasions. Hair may be way down to here. I was bald at birth, I'll be bald when I go. But there's one thing I'd still like to know. Will there be hair over there in heaven? Will my head be covered with hair? Oh, this is where the theology comes in. I scratched my dog and I was deep in thought and thinking all about heaven. How the Bible says that when we get there, we'll be perfect as the number 7. I figured it out. It's plain as day. I know I won't have any hair. You see, the top of our heads are going to look just the same because there'll be no parting there. No, won't have hair under in heaven. My head won't be covered with hair. No scabs, no scars, and no abrasions. A perfect skull that's bare. I was bald at birth, I'll be bald when I go. But when I get to glory, one thing I know. I won't have hair over there in heaven. My head won't be covered with hair. Oh, I won't have hair over there in heaven. My head won't be... You know what, folks? We save a bundle on haircuts, wash it with a rag, and we don't have a Bill Gaither comb over either.